Hello, hi everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining our demo day. We're very pleased to have you all here, both on our campus as well as remotely on our live platforms. For those of you who don't know, my name is Enya and I am the Events and Community Specialist here at Wagon, Montreal. For people joining us online, feel free to introduce yourselves, let us know where you're from, send a comment in the chat section. We'd really love to hear from you. Again, welcome everybody, and thanks for being here. So this is a very exciting moment because it's the last day of an intensive 9-week learning journey for the students of our web development and data science batches, namely batch 846 and 847. Woo! We're really looking forward to presenting their projects today that they have been busy building over the past weeks. Let's start, again, with a huge round of applause to congratulate and encourage them. Woo! But before we get started, I'm just going to say a few words about Wagon in case you don't know who we are yet. So Wagon began in Paris in 2013 and is now present in 41 cities globally. Today, I'm happy to share that we are contributing to just about 15,000 alumni. We're very proud to be one of the most acclaimed coding bootcamps according to our student reviews. Congratulations to all of you graduating today and for joining this incredible community. We're really happy to have you. At Wagon, we put a very important emphasis on practical learning and product. And that's just what you're about to discover in a few moments. Many of our graduates have gone on and continued working on their products even after the bootcamp and have then gone on to start their own startup. We offer 2 main programs, one in web development and one in data science. Tonight, we celebrate the end of our full-time web development batch and our full-time data science batch. The students today come from diverse backgrounds, academically, professionally, and culturally. Some have just finished university. Some were working in careers completely related or unrelated to tech for a number of years. They all have different goals after the bootcamp, but what they have in common is the strong motivation and dedication to gain new, technical, hands-on skills in a very short period of time. Some of our graduates will be working as developers or data analysts, some will work as freelancers, and some will be working in tech-related roles, such as consulting and product management. Tonight, you will discover the projects that they have built in teams over the last weeks of their bootcamp. In the past 9 weeks, they have learned how to code, but mostly how to work and think like developers and data scientists. They have also learned how to learn. For those of you who have never coded before, you can't imagine the challenge of coding what you're about to see in only a few days, especially since 9 weeks ago, most of them had little to no programming experience. So I'd like to welcome to the stage Benoit Leboucher to come and introduce the data teams. He's the batch manager for the data science students and a Wagon alumni and has impressively guided the students throughout their journey.
That's normal. Thanks, Enya, for the nice introduction. So hello, everyone. I'm Benoit. As Enya said, they have put an incredible amount of effort and time into learning data science, how to explore, clean, and transform data into actionable insight, and how to implement machine learning models. Sorry. I have to say that personally, I am very proud to be the manager of this group. It was a real pleasure for me to see the progression through the 9 past weeks. Without further ado, please give a warm welcome to Wafa, Chris, Zach, and Mamdou, who will present FeedMe, an application that will find a recipe on the internet with only just a picture of your fridge.
Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Mamdouh, and today I'm joined with Zach, and we're very excited to introduce you to FeedMe. Now, imagine this situation. You've been working all day. You've done your coding challenges. You've copy-pasted the answers to your flashcards, and now you just want to relax and enjoy a nice meal. You open your fridge, and you're faced with this. That's a lot of food, and all of this food can make it very hard for you to decide what to eat. This is a huge problem that dozens of people face around the globe, and we are here to solve it. And our solution is FeedMe. Now, FeedMe uses cutting-edge technologies in both object detection and natural language processing to identify all of the ingredients in your fridge and use that information to recommend a delicious recipe for you. Now, how does that work? At the heart of it all is a YOLO v5 pre-trained network. For people who are not aware about YOLO v5, it is currently the gold standard in object detection due to its high reliability and speed. Matter of fact, it takes only one glance at an image to recognize all the objects in that frame. Hence the name YOLO, or You Only Look Once. Now, to optimize this network for our purposes, we used an image data set of 4,000 fridge images, and we've labeled every single ingredient in that fridge. We've got about 30 ingredients of beef, chicken, tomatoes, apples, and so on and so on. And we fed those into the network for 2 to 3 hours, and that gave us a result of around 90% precision in terms of our object detection. Now, detecting ingredients out of your fridge is only half of the story. Of course, we have to use that information to recommend a recipe. And for that, we have curated a recipe data set that we've scraped from various websites on the internet. And we've manually checked every single recipe to make sure that it's compatible with what our model outputs. And we've also inspected the images to make sure that whatever we recommend is appetizing. After that, the model output is just scored against the recipe data set, and the optimal choice is suggested to the user. We've also implemented other features that allows the user to filter recipes based on their dietary restrictions, preparation time, and complexity. Now, I know what you're thinking. Enough talking about it. Show me how it works. And to get to that, all you have to do is go to the FeedMe website. Now, I have a couple of friends coming over for dinner, and I would like to have a recipe ready for them so that we can all have a good time. To use FeedMe, all I have to do is open my fridge and take a picture and upload it right into the website. And then the website gives me a preview of what I have uploaded to make sure that the image is correct. Once I'm ready and I'm happy with what I uploaded, all I have to do is ask FeedMe to take a look, and you can see immediately it recognizes every single ingredient in that fridge and labels it accordingly. It recognizes chicken, beef, strawberries, milk, shrimp, and so on and so on and so on. Now I'm hungry, so now all I have to do is ask FeedMe to feed me, and it would recommend a recipe for you. And just like that, FeedMe suggests the Nigerian skewers, which apparently use chicken and shrimp, both of which were ingredients in my fridge. So that makes sense. But you can see that the ingredient list is significantly longer than what was detected in the fridge, and that's because FeedMe also assumes that you have other things in your kitchen, such as salt, pepper, sugar, and so on and so on. Now, this looks very delicious, and I would love to make it, but I am not a skilled chef. I would like to have something easier for me, something that matches my level of expertise. So for this, I will just try to find a recipe of medium complexity. And my friends are coming over in 90 minutes, so I would like to have a recipe ready by then. So I'm going to cap the preparation time to 90 minutes as well. And again, I am ready, so let's see what FeedMe recommends. And just like that, it recommends the chicken parm. And when we take a glance at the ingredients and instructions, you can see this is a much easier recipe to prepare, does not require a lot of guidance. Now, one thing that I always forget is that my friends don't eat the food I eat. Some of them have dietary restrictions. They might be vegetarian, they might be allergic, lactose intolerant, and I want to accommodate for their diets in whatever I cook for tonight. Luckily, FeedMe gives me the tools to do just that. All I have to do is select a vegetarian diet and list all of the allergens that my guests would not want in their food. And again, once we are ready, we ask FeedMe to feed me, and we get a recipe recommendation. And just like that, FeedMe has solved my dinner issues, has given me the optimal answer to the most difficult question of my day, what to eat after I open the fridge. Now, none of this work would have been possible without the amazing work of the chefs and cooks on FeedMe's culinary team. We have been fine-tuning every ingredient to the nearest teaspoon to give you the most delicious recipe. We can't wait for you to get your hands on our app. We know you're going to love it. Thank you, and bon appétit.
Very good job. Congratulations. So now let's discover Thalassa trading tool. And I'm predicting the volatility of the crypto market. So please welcome Sarah, Fidel, Marcos, and Abe for the presentation.
There's a lot of people, but we will go through this together, guys, no worries. Well, first of all, let me introduce the team. We're with Sarah, Fidel, our trader in the team, Abe, that made everything here possible, and myself, and we're very happy and excited to present you Thalassa trading tool. Well, if you are an experienced trader, you should listen up because you might want to add this baby to your arsenal. Now, jokes aside, let's start the presentation with a very basic example so that everyone can follow the presentation. So let's say I go simply on the stock market and I decide to buy a share at $5. I don't know whether the price is going to go up or down, right? We have no idea about that. What we do know is that we're able to make some conjectures, some hypotheses on how the market is going to behave. So let's just take the assumption that the market right now is aggressive, meaning that there is a high volatility. So in this case, we assume that there is a volatility of $3. What does that mean? Some people that know a bit about financials would say that this might be a risky bet because in the best case scenario, you come back home and you have a portfolio now worth $8. But in the worst case scenario, you lose 60% of your money and you will come home with $2 poor in your pocket, which is not great. So if there's one takeaway you have to understand from this, a small example, is that the increased perception of risk, so i.e. volatility, has a direct impact on your return, but also on your potential losses. So alternatively, in another type of regime where we call that the market is calm, we would have, with a volatility of $0.5, you would have expected returns and losses that are of smaller dimensions. Now, whether you prefer to be in a calm or hostile environment totally depends on you and on your risk tolerance. And at the end of the day, it's not like you can actually really decide in which type of regime you're going to trade. Or can you? That's the question you're asking today. Let me rephrase the question. If I had again those $5 and I could reinvest them, knowing my risk tolerance level, how can I do to make sure to invest into a regime where I feel comfortable with my risk tolerance levels? Give me 2 minutes and we'll show you how exactly we did that. So to make such a prediction, we need to train a model on data, on high quality data. We decided to retrieve the historical order book data from Binance using their API. For those who don't really understand this financial lingo, the order book data, which is on the right-hand side of the slide, basically is the best tool for a trader to quickly assess whether or not he should activate a strategy when analyzing a stock. For two main reasons. The first one is because he has a visually he can very easily see what are the prices people are ready to trade at, but on top of this, it also gives an idea of the liquidity of the market. For those who don't really know what liquidity is, the more liquid the market, the better for the trader because he takes less risk when entering a position. Now, one of the biggest challenges we had actually as a team when doing this project was actually getting the data ready. As you can imagine, dealing with high frequency data is not really a piece of cake. We had to go through a lot of steps to be able even to use the data, and we will walk through those steps together. First of all, so as I said, we used an API to retrieve the data that came into a millisecond format. Then we had to aggregate it into a 30-second bin just for usability reasons, clean it, pre-process it, and then do some feature engineering. For those who don't understand the lingo, again, feature engineering is basically building our own financial indicators that would help us do the volatility prediction. Once the data is ready, we could simply put it in the model and see the magic happens. The truth is that we tried a bunch of machine learning and a bunch of deep learning models and compared the test results in order to see which one had the best accuracy. At the end, we ended up with an algorithm containing two main models. So once we get the data and we have it ready to use, we would put it into a time series model that would predict the level of volatility in the next 30 seconds. After that, we would put it into a more fancy model called the Gaussian mixture model that basically classifies the level of volatility high or low depending on how the overall market is behaving. Now, another challenge we really had was to make sure that this model was automated, meaning that every second it would update for the next 30 seconds. So this was actually quite a challenge as well. Now, let's take a look at how the actual app works. So I'm a trader, right? It's Monday morning, I go to my office and I have Thalassa trading tool because my boss is pretty cool and wanted to invest into this tool. On the left-hand side, we have the first thing I'm going to look at, which is basically the volatility gauge. The blue little thingy that you can see in the gauge, it's the actual prediction of the volatility with a numerical representation of the ladder right below. But this is not what really I'm looking at. I'm looking at the background of the volatility. If I see that the volatility is in the green side of the gauge, it means that the market is calm. And if it's on the red side, it means that it's actually pretty hostile. Me, being a conservative trader, I prefer to apply my strategies only when it's in the green part. But again, it depends on a case-by-case scenario. Another thing that we decided to add in our tool is the depth chart, which is basically a visual representation of the order book data that I was talking to you about, which might give some intuition on whether the price might go up or down. So on the left-hand side, we have the bids, and the right-hand side, we have the asks. Here you can see we have a bit more asks than bids, so we can expect the price to go down. And as you can see, it's slowly going down. It's not a rule of thumb, but I mean, it does give some intuition. And finally, we decided to put right below the actual volatility that was recorded on the market, simply to be able to make sure that our predictions were right throughout time. So this might sound a bit complex and technical for someone who does not understand all the financial stuff that I've been talking about, but we really try to make it possible for everyone to understand up to here. And again, if you guys have any questions about the actual financial things, we have an expert here, and he might be more than happy to answer all those questions. Thank you very much.
Great job, data science students. That was awesome. So next, as a team, the web development batch went through the steps of building a web application from scratch. So they had to imagine, design, prototype, define the tech spec, code, and host it online to share with the world. And they also had to prepare a pitch. So trust me, you're all going to be very impressed by their web applications. So to kick it off, we're going to have NightSkyper, built by Aurélien, Marc, Sally, and Florent. This app aggregates all the information astrophotographers need to capture beautiful star shots at nighttime.
Hello everyone, my name is Mark, and for the past few weeks I've been trying to do astrophotography. You know that thing where you go outside and you try to take pictures of the sky at night? But sadly, I didn't get any good shots yet. I tried to look some resources online to get better chances, but it's all so complicated to read and it's sparse everywhere on the web. But luckily, I found this great app. It's called NightSkyper. And what it does for you, if you get all those important information at the same place, and it's super easy to read. So I live in Montreal, so let's have a look at the area and find out what it looks like tonight in the sky. So sadly, it's partially clouded today, so maybe not the best time to go and take some pictures. But there's no moon tonight, so it might be a good thing to see the stars that are dimmer. But the portal class is at 9 out of 10 today in Montreal. That means that the sky is really saturated with the light coming from the city of Montreal. So the area in general must not be a good spot to do that. But I live close to the Montreal, so let's add this to my favorites for later. I'm going to La Patrie to see some friends this week, so I'm sure I'll get luckier there because they're less light. So let's have a look at what people have put on the map. There's a nice spot at the Mont Mégantic. It had nice reviews with 4 stars, so it might be a great place. So let's look at the forecast for the next few days. Today is not a good day, obviously. It's raining everywhere, so we should see. Maybe I'll get luckier tomorrow. Well, it's not a good week in general, sadly, but I think I might need to try my luck on Sunday if I really want to go. So yeah, it's still partially clouded, but I think I'll I'll try my luck. I might see the moon on that day, so that's a good thing. I'll take it. And the portal class is at 4, so it's better than in Montreal. Let's see the reviews there. It might be great or not. Let's know about it. Did I see aliens? I think some guy drank too much when he went to take pictures, clear a plane. But the reviews in general, pretty nice. So let's add this place to my favorites. I'll go take some shots, and I'll come back to tell you about it. Bye. Hey, hi, it's me again, wearing the same clothes and everything. Super sanitary. Anyway, I've come to La Patrie, and I was lucky enough to take some good shots of the sky. But I didn't go to that exact location there. I went to a place a little bit to the north, directly in the park of Mont Mégantic. So I'm going to add this marker on the map, so other users will be able to leave some reviews on it and post some pictures too. So it was the park Mont Mégantic, and it was a pretty nice area with lots of vegetation. The ground was leveled, and it was pretty accessible by walking. And well, there was some picnic table there to sit down and make a small happening while taking nice shots of the sky. And I have this nice picture of the famous Park Mégantic Lake. So let's post that. Perfect. Now the only thing I need to do is to leave a review, because that place was clearly a 5-star spot. So let's do that. I went on Sunday, and I should tell people about that nice parking place that was close and free. So that's about it. And I took some really nice pictures of the sky that I want to share with other people too. But I don't think that you need to see me play with lasers, so maybe let's get that out of the way. That's perfect. So now that it's done, the only thing that's left, if I want to go tonight, is to go back at that place I liked in Montreal, near Montreal. So let's look at that. I'm only free tonight, so it's a take or give. And it's a give. So I tried my luck, but anyway, thank you very much, NightSkyper. You did what you do best for me, but now, who do I speak with about the weather?
Amazing job. So next up, we have Home Away from Home, built by Paul, Jose, Sharon, and Christopher. Thanks to this solution, you can meet new friends while you're traveling abroad.
Hey everyone, my name is Carlos. I moved to Montreal from Sao Paulo about 9 weeks ago with my family, and it has been so tough to meet people, find fun things to do. Thankfully, a friend of mine told me about Home Away from Home. It's an app that he was using when he was living in Tokyo to meet other Colombians, help him get settled in. I've been super busy trying to find a daycare. I haven't really had a chance to check it out, but that's what I'm gonna do today. Oh, perfect. There's all kinds of people in the same situation as me, Brazilians in Montreal. This is awesome. There's a bunch of events. Some are really close. I'm gonna check those out when I get the chance. But first things first, I really need to find a bank account. So I'm gonna look for someone with a banking expertise, maybe some other interests that we have in common too. All right, I see that there's someone here named Jacinto Pinto, and he has a specialty in magic. It's not really what I'm looking for. He also said that he has his passport and his shots. I don't really know why he needs that, but I think I'm gonna keep going. Next up, we have Oscar. Oscar also has an expertise in nightlife. That's cool, but I've never really been a big club goer. I'm a lot more into soccer, sports, or playing board games. I see here that there's Jose. He has sports, fitness, and banking as expertise. That's perfect. You know what? I think I'm going to shoot him a message. I really need to find a decent bank account. So I think I'm going to ask him if he can help me with that. I've been using my Brazilian bank account and Brazilian money, and it's been so tough. The exchange rate is killing me. The other thing, too, is that I see a bunch of people that get to pay with their card or tap with their phone. I'd really like to be able to do that. Plus, when I get my job as a web dev, I'm going to need that. I'm going to need a Canadian bank account for my paychecks, because I don't think they can deposit in my Brazilian account. Perfect. It seems like Jose is going to be able to help me out on Thursday. You know, since I'm here, he is a sports specialist, and, and I love playing soccer, so I'm going to see if he knows of any events coming up. Oh, this is awesome. He said that there's an event if I check in the sports section of a pickup soccer game he has going next Saturday. Oh, and there's our... I love playing soccer. I used to play soccer down in Brazil. That's how I made so many friends. Oh, awesome. There's already 10 people going. This is perfect. I'm definitely going to sign up to this. You know, now that I think about it, I did say I love board games, and I brought a lot of board games with me from Brazil. So I think I'm going to make a board game event. I can't do it this Saturday since I'm already going to soccer. And I was hoping to get some shots of the night sky. I saw on NightSkyper that it's going to be a kind of cloudy night, not that great. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do it this Saturday anyway. So I think I'm going to do next Saturday for the board games. My wife and I wanted to go out for brunch that morning, but I don't think, you know, it takes a little while, so we'll probably only be able to do the board games in the afternoon. I think I can do that at the campus where I've been doing my web development bootcamp. Since they have tons of great space, there's always people there, Saturday is a great time to do that. Man, when I was in Brazil, we played so many board games. We used to play Risk, have a few drinks, and get super heated. It was great. You know, I remember I signed up for another event when I first checked this app out. Oh, darn, yeah. That Brazilian music festival. And it's at the same time as a soccer game. I'd really rather go to that soccer game since Jose told me about it. And I'll be able to meet some people, I think, more in person there, especially knowing Jose after that chat we had. So I think I'm going to cancel that. This is perfect. I got a date lined up for my bank account, soccer game. I'm going to be able to set up a board game night. This is perfect. Thanks so much, Home Away from Home.
I know what to use if I'm traveling. Next, I'd like to introduce Kim, James, Jorge, and Yan. Together, they built Toddlr, a web app to find the best daycares for busy parents.
Hello. Hello, everyone. My name is Kim, and I just received a great news. I got accepted to Wagon Coding Bootcamp. Yay! That's awesome, right? But that's in 2 weeks. Oh no, because I just moved into Salaberry, and I don't have a daycare yet for my kids. Good thing I heard about this new app named Toddlr. Toddlr is a new app that will help parents like me to find new daycares for their kids. So come, let's find new daycare. You know what? My kids love running around in our backyard. So I'm gonna pick a daycare that have a large playground. All right. So yeah, Prison Break Daycare. Oh wow, this one sounds interesting. So I'm gonna save this one and check it out later. So, but I live in Salaberry, so I need to check around in my area. So yeah. Oh no, silly me, I forgot that I have 3 kids. So, you know, I have to make sure that the daycare that I'm gonna find is of a spot for 3. Happy Faces Daycare, you know what, I'm gonna save that. So now let's decide which daycare I'm gonna pick. So, Happy Faces Daycare, I didn't notice that they have only 3 stars. So, Okay, I'm gonna unfavorite this one because you know I want the best for my kids. So Prison Break Daycare. So let's go with the Prison Break Daycare. They have nice photos. Look at that. All right, so I hope they have a large playground. Oh yeah, large playground, nearby park. That's it. So, oh, look at the review. Oh, most of that, oh, all of them is 5 stars. So yeah. So I think it's decided. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna book right away for tomorrow. I hope they get back to me because you know the coding bootcamp is in 2 weeks. So yeah, I hope they get back to me and yeah.
Hello, everybody. My name is James Campbell, and I'm the proud owner of Campbell Daycare Incorporated. And we're currently operating one daycare, Prison Break Daycare, but things have been going really well. So fortunately, we're going to be opening a new one next week. But a lot of that has been due to when I opened my first daycare, I posted on Toddlr. And ever since, my vacancies have been filling up like that. So I got to make sure to post my new daycare here as well. We're really excited about this daycare. It's called Daddy Daycare. And we have a beautiful location at 5333 Kazakh. We got the domain name, luckily, so you can reach us at daddy@daycare.com, and of course, you can also reach us by phone. We're really excited about this daycare because Eddie Murphy's working there. It's a family place run by family people. And because it's a family place, we want it to be accessible, so we're opening at about $5 a day. And as it's the grand opening, we have 30 spots available. We're starting next week, and of course, all of our staff is fully vaccinated, we have a large playground, and a great park nearby. Now I just got to choose a photo that properly depicts the aesthetic of our daycare. I think Eddie Murphy looks great in this one. But since I'm here, I get so many requests for appointments, I should check and see if I have any coming up this week. Okay, it looks like I've got one on Saturday. That works great for me, but unfortunately, Monday isn't so good. So I'm gonna have to let John know that I can't make that one. Okay, now I gotta let Kim know that I'm okay for Saturday. And it looks like I'm all set for the week. It's gonna be a busy week. I hope to see you all there.
Hello again, everyone. I'm back. I just finished the 9-week coding bootcamp, and it was really intense. Thank you. A big shout out to Prison Break Daycare. They really helped me. They accommodate my kids, and the owner of the Prison Break Daycare, James. Oh man, he's really awesome. He is on time with the appointment, and yeah. So I guess I'm gonna give a 5-star review, and the staff of the Prison Break Daycare. They really love my kids, so you know what? I want the whole world, like all the parents out there, to know that Prison Break Daycare is the best. So yeah, Toddlr, thank you Toddlr for finding the best daycare.
I don't have kids yet, but when I do, I'll use Toddlr. Finally, we have Brunchtime, built by Philippine, Lean, Gladys, and Reem. With this app, you can avoid the never-ending lineups to find a brunch spot.
Hi, everybody. My name is Philippine, and me and my friends, we love to go to brunch. Unfortunately, we were fed up because every time we would go to brunch, we would end up in those massive, time-consuming queues, and we would never know when we were going to get a table at a restaurant. So fortunately, a while ago, we discovered Brunchtime, which is pretty awesome because it allows brunchers to rate the accuracy of a restaurant's current wait time. So today I'm looking to go to brunch, maybe right now, and and for that I'm gonna go on Brunchtime and see what's up there. Maybe I'll check my usual spots, and actually, you know, maybe I'm not feeling this way for my history. It's more like my favorites. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'm not very good at this. Sorry. And you know what? Actually, I'm not really tempted right now by this. I think I want to change it up and pick something new for once. So what am I feeling like? I don't feel like I want to wait more than 15 minutes. I think I want to look for something maybe in Little Burgundy area, on Notre Dame Street maybe. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I feel like right now. Barley, I heard about this restaurant and I heard it's really good. I heard the food is very nice, so I'm gonna check it out. Current wait time is 15 minutes, which is perfect. And the accuracy rating is not so great, so you know what? I'm gonna see the reviews just to make sure what's happening there. Yeah, there are a few stars, but people are a little disappointed. You know, they always kind of seem to wait a little longer than expected. So, oh boy, that Bob person really did not convince me. He gave like 1 star. So, you know what? It feels a little risky, so I think I'm gonna look for something else. Still in the Little Burgundy area. Still not, I don't want to wait more than 15 minutes today. And you know what? I'm more of a visual person, so I think I need to check where the restaurants are on a map. And how about this one that's closer to downtown? What is that? Maman. Okay, current wait time 5 minutes. That sounds way too good to be true. Let's check it out though. So current wait time, 5 minutes. Accuracy rating 4 out of 5. That is awesome. Let's check the reviews just to make sure that everything is, yeah, okay, a lot of stars. People find it really accurate, and actually some people have waited a lot less than expected. You know what? I'm gonna go there, and I'll just send the address to the girls. And you know what? Let's go. And now I am in line. And you know what, Brunchtime? I'm not seated yet. Actually, the waiter is coming towards us, so I think we're gonna be seated really soon. And we're still waiting for Lean and Reem. They're always late. So in the meantime, I'm gonna leave a review. So yes, I am seated, and I'm gonna give a rating of maybe 4 stars out of 5 because the wait was pretty accurate, and we waited. But we still waited kind of like 5 extra minutes, so I think that's fair. I'm so hungry. I cannot wait to eat my pancakes. And yeah, that's pretty much, I think that's fair. Yeah. Not fair? I don't know. Okay, I think I'm done. Actually, no, you know what? Gladys was just asking me the name of that place we went to last week, but for the life of me, I can't remember. So I think I'm gonna need to go to my history and check and try to find it, because boy, do I brunch a lot. So, yeah. Oh, I think I see it. Beauty's restaurant, that's the one, Beauty's. Remember now. You know what, just to make sure that for my brain and my memory's sake, I'll just save it to my favorites. And I'll send the details to anyone who wants to bring their friends and family, especially Gladys. Thank you, Brunchtime. I know it was so easy.
Philippine, I'd love to go for brunch with you. Thank you, web development students, for those amazing projects. You should be very proud of yourselves. So that is everything for the projects and presentations. Now I would like to invite our data science batch manager, Benoit, back to the stage to give the data science diplomas. Great. So, first up is Zachary. The photographer's there. Next, we have Wafa. Congratulations. Next, Christopher. Congrats. Sarah, you're up. Good job. Next, we have Abe. Amazing job. Then Mamdu. Congratulations. Fidel, you're up. Awesome stuff. Then Marcos. Amazing job. I think that's it for the data science batch, so congratulations. Next, I would like to invite Stefan to the stage, our batch manager. Woo! And lead teacher. So I'd like to welcome Sharon to come up for your diploma. Good job. Next, we have Jorge. Congratulations. Bravo. Next, Jose. Amazing job. Marc-Antoine. Congratulations. Next up, Yan. Good stuff. Next, James. We have Kim. Bravo, Kim. Next, we have Gladys. Congratulations, Gladys. Reem, you're up. Congrats. Florent. Congratulations. Next, we have Aurélien. Rock on, rock on. We have Paul. Yes, Paul. Aw. Congratulations. Next we have Christopher. Great job. Philippine. Yeah, work it. Oh. Yay. Congratulations. Lean. Miss Lean. Great job. Last but not least, Sally. Congratulations. Thank you, Stefan, for doing the honors. So congratulations to both batches. Thank you. Look how happy they are. No stressful moments at all. Amazing. So yeah, congratulations to all the teams. You did a great job these past 9 weeks. Of course, all of this would not have been possible without our amazing team. Yeah. Thank you to the Le Wagon staff who are working hard in the background to put things together. We really love the support that you have been providing. Thank you to the teachers and TAs for sharing your passion and for your positive attitudes, even in the most stressful situations. You played a huge role in the success of the students. And of course, thank you to our volunteers for volunteering tonight and for helping us out. It's been an absolute pleasure and an honor to be surrounded by such inspiring people every day. Yes, another round of applause for the staff, yeah. Amazing. So we still have a few seats available for our next batches in data science and web development. If you're interested in joining one of our upcoming boot camps, you can simply check out the Le Wagon website if you're online, or come chat with some of the staff members afterwards. We're happy to give you more information. Just keep in mind that the deadline to apply for the July batches is in just over 1 week. Yeah. We also have some free upcoming events that you might be interested in joining, such as learning how to automate tasks with APIs on the 15th, our next demo day for our part-time web development students on the 18th. Some of them are here tonight as well. And we're really excited to be offering a workshop en français, where you can learn to code a web page with HTML and CSS on the 22nd. Of course, you can join our meetup and follow our social pages at Le Wagon Canada for updates about future events and stay up to date about what's going on if you're interested in joining events in the future. A massive congratulations to everyone. You nailed it. You should all be very proud. It's truly amazing to see the outcome of your hard work and dedication. You definitely deserve a celebratory drink. Then we'll see you all back on Monday. So, not over yet, yeah. So that we can start looking towards the future and help you with your next steps. Thank you to everyone for watching and joining us virtually this evening. It was great to have you. So that's all, and have a good night for Le Wagon.